MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the Oakland A's and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Jeffrey Owen gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Leading off for Oakland, the shortstop, William Fisher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
First pitch, 7:05.
High fly ball out to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the second baseman, Calvin Donahue.
Into the box now, Calvin Donahue. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. Donahue swings a very capable bat against left-handed arms like this, even though he doesn't usually show a ton of power. He does put the bat on the ball, however, and of course his plus speed helps him pick up a lot of hits.
Yeah, and that's what I love about him. He knows his skill set and he stays within himself and doesn't try and do too much. He understands what he's capable of, hits the ball on the ground, line drives, maybe a gapper for a triple, and puts the defense on their heels.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Mike Cornett, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit towards center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
To the plate now, Herb Hernandez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The set and the 1-0. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those two-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Juan Mortero will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
In now, Juan Pinheiro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Dave Abel. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. One out, nobody on. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chris Cutliff is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Marmolejo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. Now batting, Carmine Beltran, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Now the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Donald Ono, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Beltran aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. None out, runners at first and second. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and two now. From the belt, the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Beltran rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
So now to the plate, Sam Kellogg. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Into the box now, Freddie Marmolejo. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Reminded me of an old Vladimir Guerrero right there. The ability to nail a bad pitch consistently.
Into the box, William Fisher, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He flied out leading off the ball game. One and 0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, one man out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Drilled to the right side. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Calvin Donahue, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. One there, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Now batting.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in, Mike Cornett. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1.
At the ball. Look out, 1-1.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 3, the Jays nothing.
Leading off for the Jays, the third baseman, Wally Pineda.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that counts.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's ball.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jose.
Digging in now, Jose Cedeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Emmanuel.
Coming to the plate now, Emmanuel Upshaw. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for route number 2. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So striding forward now, Victor Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Oakland, the first
So
baseman,
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Herb Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's taken for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
In now, Carmine Beltran. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series. As the A's have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Donald Ono is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Cutliff is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6, Ernie Kessler.
Standing in, Ernie Kessler. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up with the A's up 4-0. Stepping in for the Jays, Jackie Keys. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Adrian Caballero.
Now at the plate, Adrian Caballero. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Fouled off. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Juan Pinheiro.
At the plate, Juan Pinheiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Two out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. The bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 4-0. Into the box, Sam Kellogg. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sam Kellogg.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0.
Yeah. That's the ball.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 18, Freddie Marmolejo.
Coming to the plate now, Freddie Marmolejo. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1. Four runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, William Fisher. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Herb Mackey answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Mackey.
At the plate, Calvin Donahue, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside. The 1-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now the A's designated hitter, Mike Cornett, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
This is a tough spot in game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Now back, the first baseman, Hernandez.
You'd have thought someone had a radar gun on him with the effort he put into that throw. That's a cannon of an arm right there.
Digging in once again, Herb Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Well hit out to straightaway center. Going back is the center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Carmine Beltran. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit well again down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 8, the Jays nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Dave Abel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Abel stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
That's the ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Chris Cutliff, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, no hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Fisher calls for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Wally.
Stepping up to the plate, Raleigh Pineda. He drew a walk his first time up. And the pitch. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still 8-0. So striding in, Ernie Kessler.
The third baseman, Ernie Kessler.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sam Kellogg is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard toward the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Freddie Marmolejo as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out and a runner on second base. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get fouled. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, William Fisher.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jamison Seaver gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back safely. At the plate now, Calvin Donahue. Slider laid off for a ball. The 1-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To short. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
In now, Mike Cornett, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Looking to minimize the damage here. Outside, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the A's 9, the Jays nothing. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Jose Cedeno.
First offering on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Emmanuel Upshaw. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Kellogg is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Diaz.
Stepping up now, Victor Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 9-0. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Herb Hernandez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Popped him up. Keys over to his left. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding into the box, Carmine Beltran. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Catcher, Donald. Oh, no.
Now at the plate, Donald Ono. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-1. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Abel is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. But they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Jackie Keys.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marmolejo has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Adrian Caballero.
Now at the plate, Adrian Caballero. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Juan Pinheiro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Blue Jays go down in order. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Billy McLeod enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Billy McLeod.
Striding in, Ernie Kessler. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Kessler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Kellogg.
So stepping in, Sam Kellogg. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. A 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled away. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Freddie Marmolejo waits on deck. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up. And there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 18, Freddie Marmolejo.
Digging in, Freddie Marmolejo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cutliff will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Dave Abel.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Into the box now, Chris Cutliff, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Third baseman, number 1, Wally Pineda.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Raleigh Pineda. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 9-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, William Fisher. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Calvin Donahue. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mike Cornett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Herb Hernandez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Carmine Beltran is on deck. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Lined into right, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Robbie Jones comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Carmine Beltran, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the catcher, Donald. Oh no.
So digging in now, Donald Ono. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. First and second now, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Into the box, Ernie Kessler, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Stepping into the box, Sam Kellogg. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 13-0. Ryan Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 10, Ryan Valdez.
At the plate, Jose Cedeno.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
A brilliant performance, Matty V. As a manager and a pitching coach, all you can ask for is your pitchers to be rock solid, and he was in this one, only allowing 1 hit.
In now, Emmanuel Upshaw. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Now at the plate, Victor Diaz. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. On to the 9th now in game 3. The A's lead it 13-0. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Freddie Marmolejo. First delivery to him on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, William Fisher, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he rolls over on that one. Foul. It's still 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Calvin Donahue.
Stepping in, Calvin Donahue. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fouled off. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Oakland is on top in this one, 13-0. Aguilera takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Aguilera.
At the plate, Jackie Keys starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adrian Caballero. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's just out.
One out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1 home. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Juan Pinheiro waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Juan Pinheiro. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's are going to help this series hold form. All 3 games won by the visitors so far, as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
(13-0), the convincing final score. Oakland trail 2-1 in this postseason series. Juan Mortero gets the W on the mound. Jeffrey Owen couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.